Hi there everyone, welcome to Tech Cravers. In today's video we'll be exploring the newest addition to the Retroid lineup of handheld devices, the Retroid Pocket 4 Pro. I've had the opportunity to use it for a couple of weeks now, and the Pocket 4 Pro is equipped with a Dimensity 1100 CPU offering performance slightly below the Neo Pocket Air, which boasts a Dimensity 1200 CPU. I've previously tested the Neo Pocket Air in a few videos on my channel. Additionally, it's notably distant spec-wise from the AYN Odin 2, which features a Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 CPU. However, what sets this handheld apart from the others is its sub $200 price tag, which will undoubtedly attract a lot of attention. How will it perform, what's the feel when holding it for extended periods, and is it a worthy contender in an increasingly vast and competitive market? Let's find out. The Retroid unboxing experience is nothing new for the old Retroid fan. The device comes in this grey box with nothing on it apart from the Retroid Pocket logo and a specification on the side which handheld we can find inside. And in my box we should find the old SNES colored variant, and I opted for the PAL version since it brings the most nostalgia to me, meaning it should have the rainbow colored buttons instead of the purple ones that the US version had. Inside the box, first of all, we have a screen protector, which I'm always happy to see since I tend to bring my handhelds with me in a bag and I don't always have a suitable case for it. Underneath the handheld we get a very thin user manual where you can see the layout of the handheld as well as the spec differences between the regular Pocket 4 and this Pro version. And we also get a USB-A to USB-C charging cable. But we do of course also get our handheld, and the first impressions of the color that I got is that it's stunning. Retroid really nailed the old retro feeling of the SNES here. The grey case has this slightly beige tone to it, making it look as if it has been on the attic for quite some time. This is of course a matter of taste and not everyone will like this color as much as I do, but I give it an A+. The overall build closely resembles that of the Retroid Pocket 3 and 3 Plus. If you happen to own either of those handhelds, you'll quickly become accustomed to the Retroid Pocket 4 and 4 Pro as well. All the buttons feel snappy and responsive, it's a solid device, and my only first impression complaint is that I would have liked to see the left joystick above the D-pad instead. Since this is a device capable of PS2 and Gamecube Emulation, the joystick will be used more than the D-pad in my house. And now it's time to talk about what's under the hood on this device in this little spec overview. For processor we get a Dimensity 1100 as I previously told you. It has 4 A78 cores at 2.6 GHz and 4 A55 cores at 2 GHz. With that CPU we also get a Mali G77 GPU at 836 MHz. The display is a 4.7-inch touchscreen at 750 by 1334 resolution. It's a 60Hz display and has a peak brightness of 500 nits. We also get 8GB of LPDDR4 RAM and 128GB of internal storage, but we do also get a micro SD card slot for expandable storage. The battery is 5000 mAh and for connectivity we get Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.2, micro HDMI video out and a 3.5mm headphone jack. I'm gonna jump into the gameplay tests soon, but I just want to briefly talk about my experience using the Retroid Pocket 4 Pro for the last few weeks. It's a handheld that surprised me quite a bit with its performance. You can probably play just about any Gamecube game or PS2 game out there upscaled at least to twice its native resolution, and with minimal tweaking done in the emulator settings. However, the hardest part is gonna be to use the Pocket 4 Pro for longer sessions. It's a quite small horizontal device, and since the joystick sits underneath the D-pad as I said earlier, your hands will start cramping after a while. But if you plan on playing games that mostly use the D-pad, you're definitely in for a treat. However, there are other handhelds out there for that as well. But now we're gonna check out the gaming performance of this device, starting out with Gamecube and Mario Kart Double Dash. The resolution has been set to 2x native resolution, but other than that, nothing has been touched in the settings. PlayStation 2 is running perfect in 2x native resolution. I didn't experience any real hiccups or problems during my tests. I didn't change anything, but I have heard from other Pocket 4 Pro users that changing the hardware download mode in the settings to accurate from disable readbacks, which is the standard setting, can enhance the experience quite a lot in some games. So that might be worth checking out. But overall, PlayStation 2 was very enjoyable in my tests.
Press circle to fire your Lancer.
And I was very surprised to see that many Switch games were even starting on the Pocket 4 Pro. This says a lot about the development of Switch emulation and that it's progressing rapidly. It should be noted, however, that at the time of recording there are no custom drivers available for the Retroid Pocket 4 Pro and its GPU. But some games will still work, some games will run very slowly and some will not start at all. Perhaps the Retroid Pocket 4 Pro is on the weaker side for Switch gaming, but it's exciting to follow the progress of the Yuzu team. Finally, I just want to showcase some gameplay from the Retroid Pocket 4 Pro on this extremely slim 16-inch external screen from Minix or Minix. It's the perfect solution in a child's room if you have kids who want to play together instead of arguing over a small handheld. That's at least the main purpose in my house. I can't detect any latency when playing this way, which could otherwise ruin the experience. All that's needed is a USB-C cable, and the content from the Retroid Pocket 4 Pro appears on the external screen within a couple of seconds. But more about this screen in an upcoming review. Because that's all for my review of the Retroid Pocket 4 Pro, I hope you enjoyed this video and that it may have helped you out in some way. If it did, please feel free to give it a thumbs up and ask me any questions in the comment section down below, and I will try to answer them as soon as I can. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already for more content like this in the future. Thanks a lot for watching, Tech Cravers out.